Female hormones and productivity. Wow. Could there be in the same sentence? I will argue that yes. Usually, we tend to be at war with our hormones. We are tired. We are wired. And we don't know why. How to manage it. Seems to be that our hormones are our worst enemy. Could it be possible to change the relationship around and make them our secret weapon? Welcome. My name is Blanca Vergara, and I am a woman on a mission to accelerate the emergence of the heart-centered economy. Well, what does that have to do with hormones, productivity, and women? Well, everything. Can you imagine an economy that celebrates the being human and being human and a woman? An economy that we can do business and we can cry, smile, and play? Well, it starts with understanding ourselves, don't denying our true nature. So this video is for men and for women. For women to understand better how their cycle works and how they can use it as a productivity tool to improve their business, to improve their career. And for men to understand their loved women in their life so that they can support them in the different days of their month. So, what is the general premise of this conversation? The general premise of this conversation is the current economy, the current way of doing business is linear, very machine-oriented, straight line, just growth, 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 growth. There is no other way. However, women are cyclical. We work in cycles of 28 days, going up and down and up and down and up and down. And to be honest, everything else in reality is cyclical, including the machines. Including the machines need a bit of rest. Men need a little bit of rest. The earth works in seasons. Oh my God, have you heard about winter and fall and spring? Well, the same happens with every single other thing in the universe. It works in cycles, and women work in cycles. So why don't use this cycle thinking for your business, for your life? I'm not to talk specifically about women and their cycle of hormones, but really expand your way of thinking in which reality is not more, but is cyclical. I want to use specifically one book that I highly recommend to you is Woman Code by Alisa Vitti. Alisa Vitti is awesome. She changed my life with getting more specific about the understanding of my cycle. I have to tell you that I read this book when I was already 40 something, after my children were born. My second child was born when I was 43. And I came to this book afterwards. Oh my God, how many years I wasted of happiness if I didn't read this book before. I hope that you are younger and that you get curious about this subject. If you can't even buy the book, I will link it below for you. The main point of this book is we can make harmony of our life with our body. So the most clear sign that we are starting in this cycle is that you have your period. So when you have your period, there are some chemicals in the body that I'm not going to bore you with, which they are, that just go into your body, and then you have the menstrual blood. So something happens in your chemistry within, in your hormones, that you become really wise. And wisdom works this way: in quiet moments, in darkness. This is the reason why we don't want to see anybody. We want to be alone. We want to be with our journal, with our pen and paper. So, ladies, if you feel this way, don't fight it. You are in a moment of wisdom. Listen to your wisdom. Reschedule these big meetings and these big speeches and these dates. You are in a moment to listen to your wisest self. You are wise at this moment of your life. Use it. Write. Journal. Listen to yourself. You have the wisest self within you at this very moment. So every month you have the opportunity for a few days to be with the wisest version of you, the one is untouchable by all the problems of reality today. What a luxury! Well, this is an advisor that is not charging you any money and is incredibly smart. Just listen to her. Get your journal, switch off the radio, switch off social media, say goodbye to the parties and listen in. Very good time to meditate. Very good time to journal. Very good time to breathe. Very good time to be alone. It's not nothing bad is going to happen to you. It's, just a few days of being with you. After the period passes, comes a different phase with different chemicals, and it is called the follicular phase. The follicular phase is when a new follicle is, released. It's like a birth. It's a birth of a little egg that comes out of your ovary. It is like a birth of an idea. It's like a birth of you yourself. It is a moment of new beginnings. So if you wish, the previous phase is a winter. So we start with the winter because we're so unaware that we don't see the other phases. So after you have the bleeding, after you have the bleeding, the winter, you start with the spring. So this is the spring, new beginnings, little flowers, creativity, joy. Just you feel like everything is starting to get possible. This is the time to play. This is the time to be curious about life. Here, you have another amazing advisor. Here is the advisor that is your inner child. This is a time to ask her how to have joy, vibrancy, creativity. Here you can see problem solving from a different perspective, from the perspective of joy, from the perspective of curiosity, adventure. Wow, what an advisor you have. So if you have problems that need creativity and innovation, this is a time of the month when you can focus that way. The time to experiment, the time to look for things and possibilities. This lasts for another couple of days. And then we have the third phase, that is the ovulatory phase. As it says it, this is the time when you are ovulating. This is the time when your egg is fertile. The hormones are just, poof, These chemicals make you so social. They make you the flower in the party, the most beautiful girl. This is a time that you will be perfect to, to have a baby. But what does that mean in business? This is the perfect time to give a speech. This is a perfect time to record a YouTube video. This is a perfect time to give a lecture, to be with people, to counsel others, to communicate. So if you can plan, make the purpose planning of being in public these days, organize a meeting, a negotiation, be in public during this time. It's just perfect. It's when the colors suit you the best, when your clothes just fit. It's just fantastic, where your hair looks the most beautiful. This is the time where you are the queen of the party. When you look so gorgeous, so attractive, so magnetic, this is the time to do your product launch, to do that negotiation. Time it in that time. And then, so that was the summer. Then, of course, it comes the fall. The fall is really, the luteal phase is like the fall. It's time to reap. It's time to clean. It's time to get things in order. It's time to put a face mask. It's time to clean your house. So for your business, exactly the same thing. So it's time to improve your Etsy shop. It's time to clean your Excel files. It's time to review your business plan. It's time to check that everything is organized. Just exactly like, think about a face mask or brushing your teeth very well or doing the hair treatment for your business. How would that be? Having those conversations with your staff to clean those potential misunderstandings, make that improvement in the canteen of the building, do those things that are like getting the shine in the diamond, making it slightly better your business. It's slightly better the negotiation, is slightly better. This is the time to clean, to cleanse, to do. Imagine putting baking soda in your business, or vinegar, really beautifying your business. This is a time for you to take care of yourself. And of course, after this one, it comes the menstrual time. And it's again the winter, and you go and visit the wise you. It is time for you to like this video. If you haven't liked this video, come on. We have to help all the other women and men who don't know these things. And when you like this video, you are helping the algorithm to more people to know about this. And we will have less arguments and less people burn out, and we will have better relationships just by people knowing these basic things of reality. Please like this video, share it, comment. I beg of you. It's just a click, like the video. So there you have it. This is a summary of all the phases of the menstrual cycle, starting, of course, from the menstruation. Then you go into the follicular phase, the ovulatory, and the luteal. And here I tell you how many days they last. Of course, this changes per person because each one of us is different. And it changes as you're more stressed one time or the other. But it gives you an indication. It gives you an indication of where you are. And in this case, in this summary, I gave you some words that can help you to get the feeling. Here in the menstrual cycle, you see the wise woman. You could even call her the witch. This is the wisdom. The follicular is the maiden, the little girl. The ovulatory, that's the mother, the community builder. The luteal is the enchantress, the night woman, the one who is starting to open the door to the wise woman. So you can stop the video in this one and even print screen it so that you keep this image. And so then what do you do with this information? How can you change your life and your productivity once you know this? Well, the step number one is not only to know it, but is to do something with this knowledge. And what I really would love you to do is to end the war with yourself. Stop pushing yourself to meditate when you feel like going to a party. Stop forcing yourself to be social when you feel recluse. Stop forcing yourself to be something that you are not, and you're not feeling like doing at that time. End the war. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with where you are. If you feel curious that day, feel that way. If you have your period, don't fight with the period. Don't fight with your own body. On the contrary, welcome where you are. Welcome who you are. This is going to make you so powerful because you're going to be wise in the moment of being wise. You're going to be playful in the moment of being playful. And that way, you expand your possibilities. You are more productive. You are, more powerful, less forceful, less need to, to fight, to comply, but more, Mother Earth power, like a mountain inviting reality to be and to live in you. Fall in love with yourself. Fall in love with those moments when you don't feel like going to the party. Fall in love with those moments when you feel like having a nap. It has been so rejected for centuries. The idea of rest, passivity, calmness, receptiveness. It has been labeled as bad, as laziness. And then we just make busyness for busyness. Love yourselves in the downtime. Love yourself in the moments when you are not in the party mood, in the social mood, and not even not intelligent mood, because you're in the mood of wisdom. You are in the mood of tranquility. Love yourself in all those moods. And of course, how are you going to be able to do that if you don't track it? Well, before, when we didn't have computers and social media and all those things, we could just connect and we were very mindful. But in this day and age, we have so much noise that we cannot really connect to ourselves as we did. So of course, I will suggest you to meditate so that you connect with yourself and to do mindfulness. But to start, even before that, I invite you to start tracking your period. Tracking how many days is your period, when it starts, when it ends, when possibly you are in which of the phases that I share with you that you are. When you track it, you can harmonize your planning and say, I'm not giving that speech on that day, but I'm making it on that day. I'm not doing the product launch on that day, I'm doing it on that day. I'm not doing the party on that day, but on the other one. You harmonize it to yourself, and you are going to be more productive, more effective, healthier. I have created a period tracking template for you. The link is in the description below. And all what I said is documented, the luteal phase, what is best for you to do, how long it lasts, the menstrual phase, all of them. And you can download these and you can track it. You can track it and you can harmonize your life. So, what have we seen today? What have we seen today? We need to remember that we women are not machines. So we should stop the war with ourselves. As we stop the war with our bodies and with our hormones, we can finally fall in love with ourselves and harmonize our life to our bodies, to our wisdom, to our inner wisdom. And you can do it, of course, by starting just being very mindful of tracking your own body's movements so that you can consciously change your agenda to your inner agenda. And that way, your results are going to be way much better. And as always, I invite you, if you feel that you would like to improve your results in your business because you have been following way too many masculine recommendations on how to grow your business, and you would like to be more successful, but in a more feminine way, accepting and honoring what makes you a woman with more power and less effort, have a conversation with me. You can you can find the forms and all the way to contact me in this URL, blancavergara.com/yes, so that we can have a conversation and figure out if my work fits to your current challenges and desires. I hope to see more women accelerating the heart-centered economy, because that way, well, everything is going to change. I hope to see you on the other side. And in the meantime, I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.